What are the trigger patterns you think the youth maybe they don't know, but I'm sure there were some trigger patterns that would lead them to that particular area.
Fall.
Fall. How do they identify that, and how do they avoid that, according to you?
So first, I had spoken about like this, like acting out in search of validation, right, earlier.
Yeah.
I think that can be a huge area. And so to be able to examine your own heart and rest with the truth and reality that I'm loved, you know if you're in search. I think that's one area, but I don't want to go too much into that. We've already discussed it. But other patterns would be a youngster's emotions, whether it's just like a low self-image, and so I want to escape from that reality. I want to, again, it's a little of validation as well. And so I'd act out and I'll go and search, whether it's pornography, in this way to soothe myself. And that will bring about maybe guilt, or that will bring about a frustration of now a habitual sin that I can't get out of, and that has affected my studies and that has affected my work, and because that's the part of lust, right? That it's the here and now. I want it now, kind of a thing, right? And so it's affected so many areas of your life, and so you'll find yourself in that spiral of I'm either frustrated or I'm in this guilt of falling a lot. And what would I do to soothe myself? I'd go back, right? And so that pattern of just sin after sin, coupled with these like roller coaster of emotions, But apart from that, I think an important trigger pattern today especially is Instagram. Everyone talks about like pornography, the new drug, right? And I think Instagram is the new silent killer. In this day and age, everyone's justifying that they're not watching pornography because they've not gone like on this site, but they're quite happy to spend 3 hours on Instagram, right? And today youngsters are talking, if you go on Instagram, you'll know how long you've been online, like your activity over the last week. It's like 3 hours, it's 4 hours, and then they're putting limits of, I'm just going to, like be on Instagram rather for 1 hour, that's still an entire hour. And what is Instagram feeding you, right? I mean, it's your feed. And so you see that it's feeding you something, right? And you're consuming. And one bad click can change your entire algorithm, Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. And
I think Instagram, TikTok, all these sites thrive on this, right? Thrive on this one point of reference, and it just keeps feeding you that.
It's just feeding you. And you're consuming it. And that's the trap, right? And you'll say like, oh, it just popped up. It didn't technically just pop up. Because
something led that.
The more you're eating, the more it's feeding,
exactly.
right? I mean, and I mean, can you really like sanctify your feed after that? That's very difficult. Right? And so you'll be.
It takes a long time to do that.
And let's face it, you cannot tell like any youth today get off Instagram. I mean, they might get off Instagram, they're not going to get off Snapchat. So, but that's where they get stuck. The trap of, but I'm not watching pornography, I'm just on Instagram. Oh, but it's triggering me. Oh, it just popped up, and then I just go through that same cycle.